Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live episode of Coaching for Entrepreneurs. This is Master Coach A joining you right now on a Friday. Today is July 30th, 2021. This coaching conversation is for individuals who have the heart and the passion to create and operate new business and willing to bear most of the risk that goes with being an entrepreneur, but also excited to reap the benefits and the rewards of being a player in the economic area. Many of us knows that in a business and setting up a business using the process or the strategy of entrepreneurship, the entrepreneur, which is you, is commonly seen as the creator of new opportunities. We are also the innovator, the source of ideas, the goods, the services, the vision, procedures, and all of these things can be very mentally tasking for a new player. So if you are a new player, remember this, as an entrepreneur, it is common, okay, that all these things that people look to us as the creator, the inventor, the innovator, the provider of all of these things, it could be mentally tasking most of the time. Therefore, my mission here, especially in our conversation inside Life Coach Philippines, is to advance mental fitness for entrepreneurs, leaders, coaches, okay, or thought leaders. Maybe you're one person who've got a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, and you want to push it, you want to press it, you want to advance it, you want to change the world with the way with you think, the way you see the world, that you see the backs and outside of the boxes, okay? And my goal, my mission here in our conversation inside Life Coach Philippines is to build, okay, to build a mentally fit community of game changers whom will continue to push, advance, all right? Everything that they are given as a purpose and a mission, but they will choose to stay alive and live beautifully. It means that when challenges comes in, when trouble comes in, you will be standing, okay? Therefore, in this community here inside, okay, Life Coach Philippines. By the way, in case you are joining me for the first time, I am the creator and the founder of this Life Coach Philippines. Almost 4 years ago, I got certified as a life coach, and my institute is based in San Diego. And after certification, that institute really brought me a lot of insights and a lot of opportunities, ding, 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 in my mind that I could really use life coaching to advance the vision of Decaf Coffee Republic. The vision of Decaf Coffee Republic, that's the home of certified life coaches. The reason we called it the home of certified life coaches, because in that place, as a coaching hub, we welcome life coaches. So if you are a coach, you've been certified by any institute worldwide, and you do not have a house, you do not have a home, you do not know where to go, Decaf Coffee Republic exists inside Pioneer Center along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. because of the pandemic and the quarantine and curfew and everything. But we are actually operating 24 by 7. We're up 24 by 7. Therefore, if you need anything through the night, you just get in touch with definitely our operations manager, no other than Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. Going back, that was Decaf Coffee Republic is almost right now 5 years in operations. We're going to be celebrating our anniversary, our 5th-year anniversary, this November 24, 2021. You are invited, by the way. So just in case you don't get, because you're here in Life Coach Philippines and you don't get any invitations, you don't need any invitation. Just crash in, visit Decaf Coffee Republic, November 24, 2021. That's an advance invitations from the chairman and the CEO. If you come in and say, why you're here, you said, I've heard on July 30, 2021, 2021, the CEO, the founder, the chairman of Decaf Coffee Republic invited me to come in, and I'm here. I'd like to celebrate with you. So just hop in, mark your calendar, mark the date, save the date, see me at Decaf Coffee Republic on that day. I'll be there. I'll be like welcoming you, and I'd love to celebrate with all of you. Okay, so gonna be celebrating our 50-year anniversary this November. So we are on operations for almost 5 years. So this is our 5th year in the business. And the mission of Decaf Coffee Republic is to be a channel of spiritual wealth to marketplace ministers who are strategically positioned in the marketplace, in the offices. And our vision is to have one decaf in every city, in every region, in every nation, in every city, in every province, in every nation. Therefore, if you are one person who's looking for an opportunity to build your own hub, okay, an educational hub, a business hub, okay, whatever it is, Decaf Coffee Republic is more than a coffee shop. We're not competing with any other coffee shop. Therefore, if you are also one coffee shop right now, if you are one restaurant owner right now, you're an entrepreneur and you're listening to me. By the way, to all my fellow builders, okay, to all my fellow coaches, thought leaders right now in the house and you're watching, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for being with me today. All right, so tag somebody, okay, circulate this link. Okay, so if you know a business owner, you know a restaurant owner, you know a coffee shop, a cafe, and you are simply one person, you're looking for how do I build up myself as an entrepreneur. Look, this is an episode for you. This is an episode for that some person who is striving. So going back, if you are one person who's right now, you are going through some tough times because of the pandemic, you own a coffee shop, you own a cafe, you own any piece of business, and you're thinking, what can I do with this? Here's my thing, okay? Mark my word on this, and quote me for this, okay? Get in touch with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. Let's have a conversations, okay? We are more than a coffee shop. We don't offer just to serve you coffee, cakes, waffle, and sausages, vegan food, juices, and all of these things. Yes, we do, and we do it perfectly, comfortably, comforting your heart. Yes, we do, but that's not our purpose. That's not our mission. Decaf Coffee Republic is a place of refuge. It's a heaven. It's a haven. It's a piece of heaven on earth. So if you're looking for a place where you will be accepted, you will be allowed to go through a process of healing, a process of going through your season in this moment in time, just come in, hop in, and that's us. Okay, that's Decaf Coffee Republic. So we built Decaf Coffee Republic in 2016. That's November. And along the way, before that, I built multiple, countless of entrepreneurial businesses. Okay, so I've been doing business since 1990s. Okay, so I'm not new. I have so much skin in the game. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you today. And if you are one person who's starting, you're an entrepreneur and you're thinking, no, that's what you're saying is not true. I'm a business consultant for SMEs and I have my own fair share of having help individuals rise up in the game, all right, in the game. So the reason why I'm telling you this, because if you are one person right now and struggling, or you're looking for opportunities to thrive, to level up, to accelerate, okay, hear me out this afternoon. I'm gonna talk to you about this is not really a secret, because a lot of successful businesses globally, worldwide, that you look up into, including Apple, including, of course, the famous Oprah, and a lot of thought leaders who have their movement right now, have truly used this strategy, and the strategy is tribe building. Okay, so today, my episode, my conversations with you is build to thrive. Okay, you are built to thrive. So you are called as an entrepreneur for you to start something, and you are to thrive, not to suffer, not to close your business after some time. Now, with a tribe, okay? So tribe, it means that you have a tribe. You have more than a community. You got a tribe. And I'm going to talk to you about it today. So have it like drop Okay, drop a note, send a note to a friend you know somebody who needs help right now. I'm gonna like peel it up today and allow you to see how you can have a brand new, a refresh, like a reboot, a refresh way of looking how you could really like level up. Okay, so Decaf Coffee Republic is crossing the fifth year. We're on our fifth year. The whole pandemic time, we've never closed, not even a single day, except, okay, when we went for an outing. Okay, so that was towards the end of the year. Normally, we would close Decaf Coffee Republic towards the latter parts. Normally, it's going to be like on the 30th. That's my wedding anniversary, our wedding anniversary, my husband and I. Okay, so we go out with the team, with our people, with the family, with our family. So, and then cross over the new year. So normally that's the time we're closed, but operationally we'd never shut down. All right. So now going back to my invitations, if you are one person right now operating your business and you're kind of, what would I do here? Okay. And you are reading everything in the internet. Maybe you have a consultant, maybe you have a mentor, maybe you have a coach, maybe you have somebody in there, you've got a lot of relatives, but you know in your heart there is something else, something more that you can do for your business, for your thoughts, for the things that you have in mind. Let's have a conversation. If you are having a business right now and you're struggling to keep it up with your rent and you don't know what to do, look, okay, you can turn that space to a hub. Okay. Now, if you want something like Decaf Coffee Republic, I'm not selling franchise. Okay. I'm not, but I'm willing to partner with you. I'm willing to put, okay, my effort. I'm willing to put my over 2 decades, almost 3 decades now of expertise building the Philippine market. All right. So I've been here for the longest time. I've been in telco, I've been in distribution, I've been in manufacturing, name it. All right. My heart here is you are an entrepreneur and you are here to rise up. You are here to make profit. You are here. Okay. Don't feel profit. Of course, you went to business, you want profit, because if you don't have profit, you go back to the corporate world and again do the work that you hate and continue to despise your bosses simply because you cannot cope up with the pressure of work. Because probably your season in the corporate world is over and you're looking for opportunities. You knew it. All right, you're burnt out. Now, if you're experiencing fatigue, physical fatigue, mental fatigue, go hop in and check Decaf Coffee Republic. I had an episode last night and I talk about fatigue. Okay, and fatigue is a symptoms. Okay, there are like a lot of underlying conditions that could probably showing up, okay, as a fatigue, as kind of anxiety attacks right now, but the real reason is because your health is affected. You are one person who would probably sleeping 8 hours, 12 hours a day, but you wake up, you're stressed, you look at yourself and you feel like, why do I look like this? All of these things, all right, I'm talking to you because as an entrepreneur, you are made to rise up. You are made to change the world, starting with the space that you are occupying. All right. So in 2017, all right. So I received this in my prayer, and I would normally tell people, binulong ni God. Okay, when people ask me, how did you get to life coaching? I said, God, I heard it. Like God whispered it to me. But there's a genesis to that. There's like a backdrop to that way back in the church. Okay, almost a decade. I've been in the church, and I'm a leader in the church. I raise up leaders. Okay, I'm grateful to all the pastors who raised me up on that and helped me with that. And towards like midway on that, I've become a coach, a spiritual coach. Okay, so I've been coaching leaders, and so along that line, I know what it is to coach. However, I know exactly that becoming a life coach is a different. So when I heard that, I researched and I become a certified life coach. Along that line, I don't share. Okay, let me just share this with you because this is a blessing. Okay, I don't share the experience of many people that they struggle getting clients, and my team knows this. No, that's not my struggle. Quite the opposite. When I started my conversations, when I start showing up as a life coach, when I told people that now I'm a life coach, quite the opposite. I was blessed with countless of clients. I was counted, and at that moment in time, I said, "This is it. I found it." And in the Bible, they said, like, when you find the pearl, when you find that treasure, you protect everything, you do whatever it is, you exchange everything. And so I turned my back from my consulting job works. And my team knows that. People would come to DCAP and ask me, get my service, and I say, no, I'm now coaching. I'm going to help you with your business, but I'm not going to do consultancy now because I'm coaching. I'm investing myself on this. And what happened is like my heart, okay, my heart had that burden and say, I can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. I need people. I need my fellow countrymen. Hey, Filipinos, I want you to see. I want you to see that there's something I found, and there is a way for you to be out of the corporate world and start your entrepreneurial endeavors. Okay, because I know how it feels. Like you want to do something, like you are talented, you got passion, you want to start your passion business, and you don't have money, and like you are just so stuck, okay, with your boss, with your company, and all of these. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm super duper duper grateful with all the companies who gives me a lot of opportunities, a lot of rooms to learn. I'm grateful, okay? I like in my heart, I would always say I am where I am today, okay? Because someone out there, there's a boss, there's a company who trusted me. I'm grateful to all of these experiences. But what I'm talking to you right now is that in a season when you know you are to step out of the comfort zone, that you are exchanging your time with money, that it's about time, that God is telling you, come out, come out, come out, come on, get started, get started. And you're so scared. You're so scared. What would happen? I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my 15 and 30th and all of these things. Oh, what would happen to my family and all of this? Look, I am a living testimony that it can be done. It can be done. It can be done. I'm on my 5th year right now. When I started the company, and I'm sharing this with you because if you are listening to me and you can connect, all I want to tell you, it's possible. Okay, you can get any other business coach. You can go a consultant, a mentor. It's okay with me. All I want right now, if you're listening, if you're getting this episode, somebody shared this with you, listen to me. All right. So I know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to share this straight to you because my heart is for you to thrive. For you to thrive, for you to be successful in competitions. There's almost 8 billion people in the world today. Hey, remember that. There's so much. All right. So I built this Life Coach Philippines. Okay. Because, okay, in my mind, when I started getting that, I need to spread. I need to, okay, help other people see what I found. Okay, so I communicate with the institute and ask them if they can do certification program for the Philippines. Can I teach my countrymen? Now, I'm very sure, I'm clear that if you just get it from online, you will be needing support. So I know, so I want to partner with the institute. Unfortunately, where I get certified in San Diego, he said, no, your heart is beautiful for doing that for your countrymen, but we didn't have a very good experience in another country, so we don't want to repeat the same mistake. I'm sorry, but whatever you want to do, we will support you. And kudos to our institute, like super duper duper thank you. All right, thank you. And if you don't hear me talk about that institute, because another institute said yes to me, okay? Said yes to me. So it's a kind of respect, and I want to honor that. I want to honor that until today. Today, I have certified over 300 coaches in 3 years. I trained over 300 coaches, and many of them, over 300, didn't get to certify, but they met me in a class. Okay, thousands of people have heard me talk physically in DCAP Coffee Republic. And I want to tell you this because truth of the matter, this profession ain't something that we keep as a secret. Quite the opposite. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fellow citizens of the Philippines, this is the time for you to rise up. If you are an executive, you are in the corporate place, you are a boss, you are a team leader, and you know in your heart you want to do something more, and there's something that you can do, rise up, step up, but do this right. Do this right. And I'm like here, all right? This is like the first episode. I'm going to skin it for you because I want you to try. 8 billion people in the world. Come on, rise up. Okay? Don't get stuck doing something that you don't like. and you end up despising your boss. Look, your bosses, your superior, your executive, your CEOs, your chairman, they labor for the company who's paying you, and you despise them. You talk bad because you're no longer in that season. Look, be grateful. Be grateful. They ain't perfect, yes, but be grateful. Be grateful that someone is paying you a check. Even if you are tired, even if you are lazy, even on the days that you show up at work and you're not at your best and you just tinker on like things and you're not really productive, be grateful that your chairman, your CEO, your bosses are working for you and paying you your paycheck. Be grateful. Don't despise them. Now, if at any point in time it's no longer in your heart to serve in their space, don't despise their authority. Don't badmouth them. Don't speak ill of their leadership. Step out because that's not your space. Look up to God and say, God, what would I do? How can I do things? Now, before you speak any other thing, what I'm sharing with you, make sure that you have walked my path because I did. I did. And if you want to like look all of these things, I can give you the whole blueprint. I'm a living testimony. Okay? Like, look, we've got so much respect for Tony Robbins, for Oprah, and the rest of the thought leaders globally right now that we're looking up. But they've been in the business for 20 years, 30 years. The gurus I'm learning from 40 years. So can we just like learn from these people? Give our hearts the opportunity to expand and learn and learn and learn and learn because truth of the matter, we don't compete. We are here to serve. Life coaching is a profession for service. And if you are an entrepreneur, you are here to serve. Okay? Even if you're doing construction, one of our coaches, Coach Sheena, is into construction, and she was posting this project. And I kind of look at it, oh, beautiful. But you look at it, there's a lot of construction businesses right now. There's a lot of artists. My husband do painting. He's an artist. Countless of artists in the world. And there's so much for us to be accomplishing. So, hear me, my heart today. All right? If you are one person struggling with your business, okay, and you're scared, my ideas can be copied. Look, my ideas, my words, my hashtag, my copywriting, my content marketing is being copied multiple times. And these people would say, it's them, it's theirs. Good. Good. Copy it, use it, repurpose it, curate it. Just do good for mankind. Because that's where we're called for. And today, stop copying. Create, create, create. Because as an entrepreneur, you are a creator. There's a difference between copying and walk away, despising the very person whom you copied your thoughts, versus curating and acknowledging, quoting people and acknowledging them. I got it from you. Now, I'm telling you this because I want you to know today, I'm going to skin it for you. Listen, you are built to thrive with a tribe. Look around, almost all successful, built to last Fortune 500 companies, and you will see they build it around tribal concept. Okay? If you want to challenge that, send me a message. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to like unpack to you all of that. There's a lot. There's a tons of researches on that. There's a lot of mental models that can prove to that. There are like conversations. There are scripts. When I say scripts, it means transcripts. They have transcribed it for us to read and say, hey, we're here. Listen. So I'm going to skin to you tribe because you've been hearing people talk about tribe, we're a tribe. Hey, talk to me. I'm gonna unpack it to you what's a tribe and what's the genesis of the tribe and what's gonna work for you if you truly want to build a tribe. Listen, okay? I'm gonna unpack it here. So, it's about 3:00, and if you're just joining me right now, okay? So hop in, get somebody on the screen, okay? Let them know. Don't keep me a secret, at least for this episode. Let a lot of people hear this, okay? So let me just unpack this to you. When you talk about tribe, okay, so why do I wanna like unpack this concept of tribe building to you? Because when you start an entrepreneurial works, okay, so I'm not talking about if you were born with a silver spoon, and pork. The reason why I tour you back to the background of where I am today is because I want you to see I am ordinarily, okay, I'm an ordinary person who use these typical steps with a twist of wisdom, okay, with a dash of magical. It's wisdom, actually. It's not magic, okay? But it kind of magical. Okay, so it's an ordinary thing because this path is like open to you. So but there are extraordinary thing. Okay, so that's a little extra on that truly created where I am today. So I'm not sharing this to brag. I'm sharing this because I want you to listen and see that there is a reason. There is a genesis. There is a platform. There is logic. There are principles. There are laws, okay, that come into place that brought where we are today. This is not something that, voila, there is Life Coach Philippines, there is Master Coach A, and da 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 da, and that person just created it from nothing. There. No! This is labor. This is toiling. I've been in the distribution business. I've been in marketing. I've been creating content. I've been writing. I've been publishing. I've been talking for almost 3 decades now. This is not something I'm doing today. So I want to share this to you because I want you to try. I want you to be very, very successful in what you do in helping other people. Just just listen. The whole concept of what I'm talking to you right now, you're going to hear this. You're going to copy this. You're going to populate this. You can get all of these things. But I tell you the truth, the success relies on the God who made me try. The God who blessed the works of my hands. All right? So that part, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's God. Okay? But whatever he gives to me, whatever I have right now, I'm going to unpack it to you. Okay? So let's talk about tribe building. Now, here's the thing. When you are starting a business, so I'm not talking about you belong to the Ayalas, to the Coancos, to the Cs, to the Menjola. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking to people who like a corporate person, an employee, okay? You have your expertise, you have your years of experience in the corporate world. Maybe you started in this profession and you ended up a BP, you ended up a CEO, or you ended up really in a very good position, depending on how's the hierarchy inside the company. And you want to now finally do your thing. Maybe you have been retired early, or maybe you retired because your health pressed you to do so, or it's just really about time for you to jump into another season of your career or of your life, of your business. Oh, I'm talking about an entrepreneur who barely get to survive the first 5 years. And or maybe you're a coach right now. Okay? You're a coach, you're in partnership. In the Philippines, when you want to build your business, you either go sole proprietorship, you go partnership, or you go SEC registration. But oftentimes it requires 5 people in the SEC. But oftentimes the people in the registration will be your children, your husband, your family. Basically, still a family business. So I'm talking about you, okay, who's like thinking, what can I do to make my business, my entrepreneurial, my passion project succeed? So I'm talking to you who kind of, what can I do to make it happen? And if you're not comfortable hearing about profit and you say, I don't eat service, why do you talk about profit? I thought you want to serve people. I thought like life coaching is helping industry. I thought all of these things is service, love, passion. Why charge? Why income? Why profit? Look, doctors, nurses, your frontliners, your police officers, the people in the government, everyone else around you who's serving you are in the service industry and they get paid and you pay them. You don't question the doctor and say, why are you charging me for this visit? Are you supposed to heal me? Don't you believe in God? Why do you charge me? So don't put that crap here, okay? Everyone deserves a portion. If you are one person who can do life coaching without a fee, mabuhay ka. But in my profession, I have over 90% of clients who's not paying me. I got only 10 or less right now. So there's like a whole algorithm of the kind of conversations of that. That's another conversations. That's another thing. But let me unpack to you right now how to build a tribe and why a tribe. Maybe the question first is why a tribe? Why do you talk about tribe? Everybody talks about tribe right now. And hashtag tribe, blah, 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 hashtag blah, blah, blah. And you talk about tribe. Okay, tribe. Okay, so the tribe here I'm talking about is the TRIB, tribo, tribal. Okay, so tribal community. Look, there's a lot of writings. There's a lot of historical background that you can go in the internet. Okay, be diligent. Go and check. And you will see how much of a tribal principles are being like put into practice in these companies that tribe. So tribe meaning THRIVE, okay? Succeed, tribe, build to last. Before I even landed, okay, even I landed all the entrepreneurial works that I started doing when I was a consultant. I love the book Build to Last. Okay, been looking into. I'm fascinated. I'm a graduate of economics. I do market research, and I'm very fascinated with Fortune 500s, built to last companies, and companies who've survived decades. Okay, why? Because I want to build a company that my next generations will truly have. Okay, I'm fascinated with the stories of Araneta. If you're from the Philippines, Araneta, who leased the whole Araneta area for 50 years because they know over the next 50 years, they have to do their thing. And on the 50th year, they will not renew the contract and they will take over. And lo and behold, the way you see Cubao right now, the Araneta area is never the same when you were growing up. Okay, I don't know if you remember Fiesta Carnival, the COD thing. Okay, if you're from Manila, you know what I'm talking about now. So there's so much in the tribe. And I'm gonna like share this to you. The genesis of a tribe, the whole principle of tribe, okay, is this. You wanna use, when you start a business, you wanna use something that is already innate, that is already in you, in your space, okay, and you want, okay, to bring it to a space where you will profit. So when you're an entrepreneur, when you start launching your business, your entrepreneur works, you connect with your friends, relatives, right? KKK, kaibigan, kapitbahay, diba? Kamag-anak, KKK. So you go for your families, your community members, your friends, all right? The people in your network. But you would connect with me. How many of you would connect with me? Let me know in the chat. Like I say, connecting, it's kind of difficult to make them buy from you. It takes a lot of convincing. It takes a lot of pushing for them to finally switch their loyalty from the big brands to your brands. It's kind of different when you start building your business and you try to tell them mine is what? Mine is better, mine is cheaper, mine is this, and the people in your network kind of either say yes to you because of favor or they stop communicating with you and block you off. You probably experienced that. So when I started Decop, I know exactly what to put in there. And even before the physical structure happens, we started the works. And it works. Okay? It works. And whatever you're seeing right now didn't happen overnight. Okay? So when you talk about tribe, it's not Facebook group. You can have 1 million people, billions of people in your Facebook group, in your Telegram, in whatever platform. But you can't call that a tribe if you truly understand what tribe is, unless you put the principles. You know what I mean? A tribe is not about Facebook group. A tribe is not about a hashtag. A tribe is not about name. A tribe is not about numbers. Ain't like that. Ain't like that. You've got tribes of 20 people. That's a tribe. You got a tribe of hundreds. That's a tribe. I'm gonna talk to you about numbers later on in future conversations, but today I want you to see the genesis of a tribe. What's a tribe? What's the beginning of a tribe? You're having a difficulty convincing people to buy from you because you come out and say, here's my product, buy. Here I am now, I'm a coach, I'm this, hire me. And you're not connecting. You're not connecting. They're not buying. They're not subscribing. They're not saying yes to you. Because the way you position yourself is that you're not together in the battlefield. You're not together in the journey. Okay? So here's the thing. The genesis of a tribe is a lasting friendship. Genesis, it means it's a beginning. It means that you are one person who can build true relationship, lasting friendship. You are one person, okay, that in the past, you have already nurtured relationships. In the past, you have already exhibit leadership. You have already experienced or exhibit talking to people, teaching people. Hold me on this, okay? If you're thinking right now, so if I don't have it, I can't do it, hold it, because I'm going to give you a solution also in a while. So listen until the end. Listen, catch me until the end, okay? The beginning is that while you're at work today, you're employed. Show up not as a grumbling employee waiting for your paycheck to paycheck, not an employee who despises the owner, not an employee who just like allow the 8 hours pass and go home. The genesis of a tribal building or a tribe that is built to last and thrive is you are one person who got this heart of service. That in the beginning, when you were at work, in the beginning, when you are still employed, you started teaching people, honing leadership, sharing, leading people, giving, and all of these things. So before you even get started with your business, you are already building relationship and you are already putting the seeds, the foundation of your future tribe. Go back to all the years I've been in the corporate world, and you would definitely find at least 1, 2, 3 people who would have remembered me for what I'm doing today. Decades. Oh, definitely, you're also hear people who kind of discontented, bashers, ill, bad mouth you. Who cares? Who cares? Everyone else even bad mouth the CEO of their company, their boss, the company is paying them. They give them, 13-month pay, 14-month pay. Why not 15? Why 16? We always have people who grumbles but don't do the share that they have to do. So I'm not talking about those people. And if you're listening to me and you have 10 people bashing you, you have one person saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the works that you've done. Thank you for helping me transform. Thank you for allowing me to go through a process of knowing myself and all. Listen, focus on that one person. That one person is more than enough. If you are called to minister to one person, if you are called to do the business for one person, trust me, God will send you the provision. Trust me, God will help you. God will go through a divine provision and intervention. He will intervene divinely and provide all of these things to you. So let's put it aside. And if you want that conversation, message me after this. Adet Porto, by the way, is my profile name. All of these things you've done in the past. So when you start your business, okay, and my team have seen this. If you are here and you're part of that, you would see this. When I brought in life coaching in the Philippines, I brought in life coaching in the Philippines, like right now, what you're seeing here. I'm not talking about others. I'm talking about here. And for some of you who's part of that group who do certification for 100 pesos, 200 pesos, your leader was certified by me. He came from my institution. He came from my labor. I know the guy. I know the man. Now, here's the thing. When I started that, my mindset is not separated from the works I did when I was in the corporate world. It's the same. I just expanded. I got certified in August 2017. And in November, we were certifying 11 people in behalf of one institute who said yes to the Philippines, based in Texas. That's not my institute that honed me. And I bow and I commit myself, which I am when I was in the corporate world, to train and invest on continuous education, because that's the only thing that will empower you in your journey. Continuous education. Remember the 5-hour rule? The great men and women of our times is studying at the very least 5 hours every single week. Many of them have even consumed 70% of their time studying, reading books, testing. So when I started my profession, I looked into how to advance this in the country. So I was denied where I got certified. Another institute said yes. And in November, so look at the dates. I got certified in August. And instead of keeping everything to myself, I brought in the opportunity. I labored for that opportunity, because remember, they will not, that any that trust was given because I could be trusted. I'm a trustworthy person. The works didn't started if I didn't have something to present. But I was there and like going around the whole of DCAP presenting what I've done in the past. And that institute from Texas said yes. I could have simply stopped training people, certifying people, and got my share of the business. But I committed myself to train. The learning gaps, if you're part of that, 6 learning gap sessions free of charge. And I do continuously, continuously train. But there's one thing that I did. And if you are part of those earlier times of my career, imagine from August to November, September, October, November, on the 3rd month, okay, after 3 months, I'm certifying 11 people. And I think I can see Coach Lynn here. She's part of that batch. Hello, Coach Lynn. In between of that, I did something. Apart from investing on myself, I invested on training people. I'm showing up online at the very least twice a week from the time DCAP Coffee Republic was established in 2016. In between of that, I will show up and teach. In between that, I will show up every single week. And you could have found me in DCAP almost every single day, there doing all the works, teaching people of my newfound profession. But here's the thing. When you look at that after certification, I had a setback. My father went to the hospital, got hospitalized for 40 days. We had a 40 days journey leading to his death after 40 days. But there's something in that moments when I started all this training. One of those is, you could probably remember, the mastermind. So I did the mastermind, and that was free. So if you have attended one of those mastermind, you would have attended and learned. You have attended and learned, put in the chat box, #mastermind. So I brought in the education. I'm training people, and I put another blocks of the building tribe, which is the mastermind. So in the past, I've learned and built strong relationships. Then I put the building blocks of a mastermind. Then I put the building blocks of having, circle of people that I would talk to. If you met me on the church many years back, you know that. Right after the church, I would stay long hours talking to people, sharing to people my faith, the way I see things. I would also bring people from my work to the church, people from the church to my work. I do all of these things, and those are all building blocks of the tribe that you are seeing today. And they put in there the mastermind because this time I acknowledge that there are other men and women who got this mastery over things that we can collaborate. So that's another part of it. That's another building blocks. And continuously, 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 I teach people about writing, speaking, building relationship, all of these things, because this will allow you to see that's what you need as part of the tribe. You need to eat. You need, like when you build a tribe, people needs to eat. People need something from your tribe. And if you provide them everything without teaching them how to use it to nurture it, you will cripple them and they will become parasites. So in the tribe, one of the principle is community service. If you've got people who don't want to do community service, then you know exactly what would happen to your tribe. Now, there are three things that you need to have if you want your tribe to succeed. If you use this formula, it will thrive. You will thrive. So I'm going to share this to you. Listen, because probably this is what you're waiting for. Number one, you have to be clear. You have to know, okay, what do you want? What do you want? Very clearly. What do you want? Why are you building tribe? At the onset of pandemic, I've been teaching the people inside. Okay, the people I've certified, okay, in behalf of one institute from Texas. We're no longer in partnership today. Yes, we're not. Okay, the partnership was cut. How and why and everything, that's another story. Okay, but the whole point of this is when you know why you have a tribe, why you build it, you will be able to stand the test of time and you will not throw the towel. Have a skin on the game. Stay on the game. Don't throw the towel just because people despise you, malign you, speak ill of you, betray you, hurt you, steal from you, destroy you, and as if it's not enough to get everything you have. Take courage. God knows you. That's your name. You're a child of God. So, number one, be clear. What do you want? In my case, I'm very clear. I want to build something that would take care of my business and that business would take care of my family, specifically my three children. I have three beautiful children. I have three children that I bow and I ask God to have a life much, much, much greater and better than what I had. I'm very clear what would the tribe do for me. And I'm also very clear how would my tribe looks like. Very clear. I can like speak to you like all day how they would look like. And I also know exactly how would they look like when they come in. I would know exactly, I can share with you how they would look like as they progressed. When they start to rebel, when they start to go against you. But truth of the matter, they're going against their very own nature. And the very reason why they're not successful is because they do not want to see, to obey, to submit to a process that have made the billionaires of our times. And it's okay when you know and you're very clear of the purpose of your tribe. The purpose of your tribe is anchored on what you truly want. Okay? You're not building a tribe just to have somebody sent to the battlefield. You're not building a tribe just to have somebody in the space and count numbers. You're not building tribe just somebody serve you, represents you. If you are a tribe leader, go out there and serve. You are the first person to serve. If you got 100 people who's working that, you're supposed to be able to go out there and do the works with them, even ahead of them. That's a tribe leader. And where do you get that passion? Here, here, not here, not here. Because when you start building, this is already expanded. Obviously, you've got so much here, okay? Obviously, okay? You be very clear what you want to have, what you want to achieve. Number 2, okay? This is where a lot of people miss it. Ask yourself, what are your assets? Take inventories of your assets. You've heard me talk about this. Take an inventory of all your assets, your skills, your passion, your talents, your contacts, your experiences, what you've done in the past. Even if nobody acknowledged and nobody affirmed, you know that. You don't need anybody else to affirm that. Just have an inventory of all these things. Take an inventory, take an inventory. Take an inventory. 13. So here's the thing. You have something that you want to do. You have an inventory of all your assets, okay? The last part is, what will you do? What will you do? You just don't bring people, call them, and do nothing. That's not tribe building. They're not going to grow in numbers. You can have your Facebook in there. You can pay, boost your ad. It's not going to go. It's not going to run. It's not going to go in there. So you've got what you want. You've got your assets, and you've got what you will do. Showing up and say, rise up. Be inspired. Inspire people. Help people. Do this. That's not work. Work is showing up, teaching. Work is showing up, serving. Do the works, not the lips. Work. Do the work. You're a life coach. How many clients do you have? How many clients are professing their transformations because of you? Then you've done the work. Don't publish it online. What I'm saying is you. You've done the work of a life coach when you are coaching and you're seeing results in your clients. You have not done the work of a life coach when you show up and put all your accolades and you put all your certificates. That's not work. That's assets. That's building assets. Me studying molecular biology, biology of trauma, being a trauma-informed coach, getting all the certificates, that's not work. That's building my assets. My work is facing people with addiction, people with trauma, putting in there. Like, being there. Working with people who vomit, breaking down, all these things. Going through this, that's work. That's work. Thinking that I will put a cake inside the chiller of Decaf Core Republic is like thoughts. The work is I contacted a commissary, have a conversation, do the PO, bring the cake inside. Thinking about vegan food, that would be good and healthy for the switcher, not for the full vegan who eat all the natural and all the first things. It's just like thinking about it, it's just thoughts. The work is doing the buying, the purchasing, the testing. That's the work. Ordering it, pricing it, putting in the menu, do the plating. That's the work. That's the work. You get me? So that's the work. 3 things. What do you want? What do you have? What will you do? That's your tribe. Now, you don't do this and say, I feel like doing it. I feel like this. I feel like that. Da, da, da. Tribe is a serious thing. Tribe is a principle. Tribe is a strategy. Tribe is a model. Inside Life Coach Philippines, we put all that elements. And if you are clearly watching the way we do in Life Coach Philippines, you would start seeing that elements. Go actively co-create Life Coach certification program. Have a 21 days learning plus another 21 days. That's a total of 42 days content in there. And that's all towards the hero's journey. And if you unpack all those journey points, you would see how it is incorporated to the principle of tribe. So you got the hero's journey and the tribe building principles put together, and there is science into that. Yes, there is science to that. Okay? Seth Godin have written about tribe. And there's a lot of wonderful books, by the way, on tribe building written decades before us. I have my first batch of MBAs, Master Builder Apprentice. I have 13 people. I've started with 14. I have 30. I have a strong, high rate. I have 13 people who finished learning the science behind tribe building. Science, not just like I thought, I see, I believe. No, they learned the science. And now they're on OJT. So now, if you do not have the assets, because normally that's where you lack. This is what I want to do. This is what I want. This is what I should be doing, but I don't have these assets. Connecting? Look, I made it prepared for you. If you're looking for these assets, okay, so you have something that you want to do and you're ready to take action, but this inventory of assets ain't enough, and you don't have the time now or the money to make all these investments happen for you, look, I made it prepared for you. Silver platter. That's the MBA. And if you're not ready to invest on an MBA, we've got 13 MBAs trained on OJT today. They'll gladly be willing to serve you. Connect with them. If you are an MBA right now, hashtag put there in there, MBA, hashtag MBA. Okay? Connect with any of the 13 MBAs. They will help you build your tribe. We are here to help you build your unstoppable dream. Tribe building is powerful strategy for you to thrive in this noisy world where everything is being copied, when everything is being transgressed, when everything is maligned, when everything is just like people could be very, 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 very shrewd and crude. But take heart. 8 billion people, there are more than beautiful people in this world. Just look around. Be in the right space, safe space, beautiful space, the right habitat. Because truth of the matter, God have created the world so beautiful. And if there are people who kill, steal, and destroy, there are the minority. You have a choice. Minority, majority, that's not the question. What is your core values? What do you want for your business? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your family? What do you want as an entrepreneur? For me, as a coaching entrepreneur, I want to help people be set free. Be set free. Be set free. I want to help people to have an impact in this world, not by stealing, not by killing, not by maligning, but creating so much value. You can speak if you can write, if you can create, if you can build something, let's have a conversation. If you have passion, if you have talents, know for sure you can convert that into income. And if you are one person who have so much thoughts, you have so much ideas, and you know it can change the world, let's work together. Make that a very influential statement that you will work and hone, and people will see that he who preach is the one who practice. Good day, everyone. This is Master Coach A, and I'll see you again next week for another episode of Coaching for the Soul. This is us in the Philippines. Thank you for joining another live episode of Think Talk. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Thank you so much for being part of what we're doing here inside Life Coach Philippines. Bye-bye.